Hey everybody, it's Steamboat 28, and the darndest thing just happened. I went to update my Stone Block mod pack, which I probably should not have done, but I went to update it, and lo and behold, it deleted every single one of my saves. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, dear viewer, but I saved after every single episode. I copied the save from the end of the last episode to the beginning of the next one. I renamed it to the episode number so that if anything happened to that episode, I could go back and rewatch it. The only problem is I left those saves in the same location. Let's set up some video settings here and pull this brightness up to bright so that you can see what's going on. So my error was in trusting that I would not lose these things. And I was wrong. I did not save my backups anywhere but the main folder, and that is the problem. It's my fault. That part is my fault. I don't know of any mod pack that updates regularly that deletes saves every time it updates, but I'm really upset about this. This is probably the 6th or 7th time that I've tried to restart this series, that I've tried to film this series, and I'm starting to feel like it's a little bit cursed, and I don't know what to do about it. But what we're going to do is we're just going to start. We're going to start over like nothing happened. Like nothing at all happened. And we're going to pretend that everything is hunky-dory in the land of Steamboat 28 and his Let's Fail, which, you know, this is pretty on brand for me. My brand is kind of built on the fact that failure is funnier with an audience, that it's okay to make mistakes, that it's okay to learn from mistakes, and the mistakes that we're learning from today are always back up your files in a separate location away from the mod pack. And we know that now. We know that now. So going forward, we'll be taking care of that. I'm going to begin pretty similarly to how we began last time. We're going to do as much of the grindy beginning stuff off camera as possible because I know you've already seen it. We're going to gather the things from our quests and we're going to hold on to them. And we're just basically going to pretend like it never happened. We're going to pretend like this entire time has been just one big okay thing. And we're going to try our best to move past it. I could put into words how upset I am about this development, but none of those words would be family friendly right now. So instead, and I don't have anywhere productive to direct them. I don't think this was intentional or malicious or anything like that. I don't believe that the mod pack was coded in such a way to require it to overwrite saves. But if I had known then what I know now, I would not have updated. So if you're filming this, if you're playing this, be warned, keep your stuff in a separate place. Keep your stuff in a very separate place. We're going to do the basic beginning stuff, like I said. We're going to do as much of the grindy stuff off camera as we can, as long as I'm not talking. You've seen me build a mob farm. We're going to build a similar mob farm. You've seen me get trees. You've seen me do all of these beginning quests. We're just going to hold on to all of our loot chests. And we're going to take care of those a little bit at a time. We were going to start chickens and storage in the next version, the next episode. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try with my very first emerald. We're going to get to the part where we're sifting emeralds, and that's where we're going to deviate a little bit from what we did in the past. And we're going to try to get chickens very early on this time. We're going to try to get chickens very early on because I believe that chickens are our future. I believe the chickens are our future. Feed them well. And anyhow, the point is, that is where I want to go with this. I hate sifting. I hate magical crops, mystical agriculture, whatever it's called in this pack. I hate it. Chickens are where it's at for me right now. So we're going to do the chicken thing. And we're going to get started. Our very first emerald will get us a market, or maybe we'll try some of this chicken bait. I'm not sure. There's a lot of different ways we could get started. But we're just going to go ahead and start as much as we can right now. Once again, we are going to skip Tinkers until we absolutely have to deal with it, because I don't like Tinkers. I'm tired of Tinkers. Everybody plays with Tinkers all the time, and I'm sick to death of Tinkers. It's a creative mod. It's wonderful. It's great. It's fantastic, but I am just bored of it, so we're not going to use it. We're going to start with Mechanism again. We're going to do Chickens again. We're going to do all of this stuff that we were doing, but we're going to do it better, harder, faster, and stronger. And that's 2 song references for the price of 1 this episode. You are welcome. Don't at me. And we're going to get started on all that right away. So I'm going to go off camera for a little while, and I'm going to start doing all this grindy crap that I thought that I was completely over. Have fun, guys. We'll be back in just a minute. Hey everybody, it's Steamboat28. We're back, and I'm gonna make a cool little gizmo. A watering can from Extra Utilities. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna fill it up with water. We're just gonna hold down right click and fill it up with water. Now, I have tried to get back to as close to where I was as I could. So what I've done is we have an oak crucible, a stone or a ceramic crucible, cobblestone generator, and some cobblestone that's full. We've got our sieves up here, and a lot of materials here. Some materials there. These are all flint stiffened mesh. We've got our 2 rooms emptied out here. We've got our mob farm to the left, just where it was, right here, with not as much stuff as we had. Can I do this? Guess not. We've got a room here with wheat and a room here with grass. And the reason for these 2 rooms... Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Man, did they nerf this thing hard in Extra Utilities too. It used to be ridiculous, and I'm glad that they nerfed it a little bit, but I think they might have nerfed it too much. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. But we need a lot of wheat because we're going to be making a roost, and we need a lot of seeds because we're going to use them to breed chickens. That's going to be on our agenda today, is chickens. So we're going to use this watering can until it's empty, and then we're going to go fill it back up. There we go. There we go. That's 18, that's 2. We need 1 more. Can we get in that hitbox there? No, we can't. So I'm going to go ahead and get 27 wheat and as many seeds as we can, and we'll be back. Also, there's my head from where I died earlier. I was standing too close to a tree, it grew, and I suffocated. That's what I get for AFKing. Alright, so now I want to show you guys, we have our 27 here. I want to show you guys where we are quest-wise. We've completed all of these quests, but we have not gotten the rewards yet. And we're going to do all that in one big swoop after we get done with a few other things. Because we might and we might not actually get many quests done. Because we might just play this like we want to play it. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, get a coal. There we go. That is not what I wanted at all. I wasted a coal. Alright, so let's do this. 3 of those. And that's a roost. Now the roost is very important. We're going to stick the roost right here. Okay, so what we need now is a chicken. Now we're going to get a chicken by combining 2 seeds into chicken bait from X Compressum. Alright, so we have our chicken bait from X Compressum, which is made by using 2 seeds together to make chicken bait. We're going to make 2 chicken bait here. Now you could also use Pam's Harvest Craft Market to get chickens. That way you could pay 3 emeralds a piece for their spawn eggs, but there we go. And there we go. And now we're going to move out of range so we don't scare the animals away. And we're just going to keep an eye on our mini-map while we do some other things. Now, one of the things that we're going to want to make... We're out of sticks. We need sticks. We're going to want to make 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Two things. One thing I want to make is a fishing pole, because I'm pretty sure a fishing pole would be really handy to us. And another thing I want to make is an animal net. There we go. From Hatchery. Now, I have a warning for you all. Do not use this egg nest from Hatchery, because the last time I used the egg nest from Hatchery, it crashed my world. And I had to start completely over. So, but yeah, we're just going to wait on a chicken. Now, when it says we're supposed to move out of range, I think what that means is that we can't be within like 20 something blocks. Hey, we got a fish. Raw herring. Uses for raw herring. Squid bait. Oh, we can make squid bait. That'd be cool. Okay, so we have our animal net ready. I see something in there, in that room. Let's go in there and find out what it is. Is it a chicken? I hear a chicken. It's a baby chicken. Right click. Got it. Haha. Oh, there's another one. Uh-oh. You know what I just realized? We built a roost before we were ready for it, because we can't click this guy into the roost because he's not in item form. It's a long story, but I wasted a lot of resources. Poop. What am I gonna do? I'll make a door. I will make a door. That'll let that one grow up. We'll get this one here. Alright, so the reason that this works this way. We'll kill this mob in the mob farm real quick. Okay, so the reason this works this way is because Hatchery deals with chickens as entities. The chicken mod and the hatchery mod both do that. And the roost mod deals with chickens as items. So what we have to do is turn our chicken entities into chicken items before we can stick them in the roost. And I just forgot all about that. This is my second time working with chickens. My first time working with chickens was like 30 minutes worth of me screwing up really badly and then trying to make this episode, and then all my files crashed or were deleted. So that's all. That's the only experience I have with chickens. So I need to make something else. We'll be back when we have a solution. So here's our plan. 2, 1, boop. Yeah, adult chicken. Alright, so here's our plan. We got 2 chickens. One of them still has about 3 minutes to grow up. We need a feather. Roost. The thing that turns them from entities into items is the chicken catcher. So we need a chicken catcher. But it requires an egg, a stick, and a feather. And to get an egg, a stick, and a feather, we're going to have to get even more wheat. I am not excited about this. I know you guys know I'm not excited about this, but this is where we're at right now. It's been such a struggle to chicken poop. Yay, chicken poop. Alright. Now the way that we're going to get that feather is to use one item from the hatchery mod. And that item is going to be the nesting pen, which requires a nest, which is 3 hay bales, and 7 planks. So we're going to work on that real quick. We just need 27 more wheat. Next episode, we are definitely setting up a wheat farm. An automatic wheat farm, because I cannot keep doing this. This is bananas, and we're going to need a lot of roosts. Okay. So there's our hay bales. There's our egg nest. There's our nesting pen. There's our chicken poop. There's more chicken poop. Let's trade that out for our... Where's our net? We need our net. Both of our chickens are grown now, so that's good. Where did we put our kit? There's our chicken catcher. Our animal net. Excuse me, our animal net. The chicken catcher is the thing we're trying to build. So for now, we're going to put the nesting pen right here. Shift right click that animal net into it. Shift right click that animal net. It's going to give us another chicken. This is going to be our backup chicken. Shove that in there. And now we're going to wait for an egg and a feather. Next drop in 4 minutes. Can we speed that up at all? No, we cannot. Alright, well, I guess we'll see you in 4 minutes. While we're busy doing this, let's make some other stuff we're going to need for a roost mod. Like the roost collect. Oh, that takes a chicken as an item. That takes seeds, and we just planted all our seeds, and 3 more hay bales for the chicken breeder. Looks like we need to set up a farm. Let's set up a farm. Alright, now I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to hit this with the stone hammer. I'm going to vein mine it with the stone hammer. And that's going to give us some wood chippings. And we're going to use these wood chippings to make a bunch of paper. And we're going to make that. Grab a sapling. Now we have a paper bark sapling again. Alright, so let's see. I need... There is a book that I'm after. Industrial book. Manual. Industrial foregoing manual. And a log. We need a log. Alright, well, let's do that. Industrial foregoing is going to get us the mob farm, or not the mob farm. Duh, we have a mob farm. The wheat farm that we want. Unless somebody's got one simpler. Farmer from Actual Editions requires Inori crystal blocks, which is not simple. Computer craft is in this! Farming station requires a bunch of crap we don't have. That's a bunch of farming blocks we can't do anything with. Growth crystal is not something we can do anything with. Yeah, no, we're pretty stuck. We're pretty stuck for this. So we're gonna have to go with industrial if we're going. We're gonna need to get started with, let's see, agriculture. We need a plant sower. No, we don't. We can plant it ourselves. We need a plant interactor is what we need. And we're gonna have to power it somehow. So let's see. Plant interactor is 3 iron hose, a simple machine chassis, 2 bits of plastic, and 2 gold gears and a redstone, none of which we have currently. Man, this is just going to take forever. So we're going to put the farm on hold. We'll just use our watering can for now. We'll get the things that we need that way. I wonder if... No agricraft in this, but we do have industrial... Crop sticks from industrial craft, so that's something we could do. What about sprinkler? Place over water and near crops. Sprinkler. 3 bone blocks, 3 iron bars, and a water bucket, which we can't afford right now. There are so many ways to do this, and so far we can't afford any of them. We're going to brainstorm. We'll be back. Oh, we got a growth crystal. What if we... Just in case, because I don't know if that counts as water or not. Alright, we got all of our seeds here, and we'll plant our seeds. Why is nothing happening? What is going on here? Why are my seeds popping up? Why are my seeds popping up? What is the deal here? Okay, well I don't like that thing right now. Oh, the light source. That's what it was. The light source. We need light. I am a dumb. I'm a very dumb. This is the light source the whole time. Now that thing says it checks for blocks 2 blocks above and 2 blocks below, so that should be fine. Gonna put our industrial foregoing manual in there along with this chance cube. I'm gonna check on our chicken. Ah, we have a feather, we have an egg, we have some manure. So that's one of everything the chicken gives. Alright, so let's make this chicken catcher. Egg, feather. Alright, so there's one more thing I want to do before we do this. Gonna make some blank patterns. I know I said we weren't doing Tinkers, and we're not. But Tinkers adds... We don't have any leather. And Tinkers adds a book recipe, which we're gonna need. Alright, so we're gonna grab our animal catcher, or our animal net here. We'll pop that chicken on the ground. We're gonna slap it with this book. And now it's a smart chicken. It looks like Donald. That's cute. We're gonna pop that up. And we're going to put the smart chicken. Let's see, recipes, uses maybe. Roosting chickens gives us eggs. So that's good. And we're going to slap that guy right there. And he's going to give us eggs in a few minutes. Which means we can shift right click that one. And tear down this nesting pen. We'll put it here in the main room for right now. Just because I want a steady supply of eggs. Alright, so that's the start of chickens. Okay, so we made our first chicken, the smart chicken. And we made that by hitting a normal chicken with a book. Now we're going to make our second chicken. A log chicken. And I'm going to go ahead and make a chest for all of our chickens. We're going to stick it right here for now. Get our chicken catcher ready. Our log chicken. And bop him and stick him in there. We're going to make 2 of those. We're also going to make 2 sand chickens and 2 flint chickens. And another smart chicken. And we're going to make roosts to hold them all. And when we get enough wheat to make the chicken breeder and the roost collector, we will be back. Okay, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. We went ahead and made a chicken breeder, and the chicken breeder is made like thus. 3 hay bales, a seed, some planks. We made our second chicken from the main room into a smart chicken as well. We slapped some seeds in here and we're going to breed them together. Now by breeding them together, not only will we get more chickens, but we'll get better chickens. There are 3 attributes that the chickens have. I can't recall what they are right now, but every time you breed like chickens together, or breed chickens together in general, the offspring has a chance of being better, having better stats, having better attributes than the parent chickens. And that's how we're going to get to this magical, mystical 10-10-10 chicken. Now a 10-10-10 chicken is the best chicken. It's all 10s. The best chicken of that type that you can get. So that's what we're shooting for right here. 10-10-10 chickens are really good because they will produce more faster and all of that nonsense. So we've got these 2 smart chickens. We pulled that one from our roost over there. We made a second smart chicken from the main room, and they're currently 26.8% through making babies. Back behind the curtains there. Now we've also got a log chicken. We're going to make a second log chicken as soon as we can, as soon as we get more eggs. But we moved the chicken out of the main... I'm trying to get some more logs for the log chicken. We moved the main chicken out of the main room because it was starting to not be very productive to have it there when I could just have 2 smart chickens. So that's the deal. We're going to come back and show you what the offspring look like. And we'll go... Did I mess it up? I messed it up. I got to have at least 2 seeds. At least 2 seeds. It won't work with... Okay. Yeah, so I messed it up really bad. Alright, so we started over. But, hey, that's nothing new in this series, right? So we're going to make a second log chicken. Once we get some more eggs, we're going to let these guys breed up. The offspring we'll put back over here. We'll show you that when we come back. And then we'll have these chickens going into the roost. You can stack chickens 16 deep in a roost. So that's pretty good. And we'll deal with that in a moment. Hey everybody, we're back. So, this chicken and this chicken made this chicken. A 3-3-3. 3 growth, 3 gain, and 3 strength. So we're going to swap him out with this other smart chicken. Get some seeds. Let that go, and then we're going to put this smart chicken back for now. We're going to let the 3-3-3 chicken breed with the regular chicken, and hopefully it will get us a better chicken than before. Now, if you didn't see that recipe, it was 3 wheat is 3 seeds. So, there's that. We're going to continue this process. We're going to get some eggs from the smart chicken. We are going to get more wheat in our wheat farm right here. Pam's Harvest Craft is the mod that lets us right click this wheat without having to replant it, which is why a plant interactor alone will tend to this field, which we're going to make next episode. But for now, we're going to make 2 log chickens. We already have 1. 2 sand chickens. And 2 flint chickens. And we're going to breed them up through this process, just picking the best ones and breeding them together over and over and over until we get our smart chickens, our log chickens, our sand chickens, and our flint chickens all to 10, 10, 10. While we're doing that, we're probably going to try our best to go ahead and automate all of this again, like we did in episode 6. But I kind of want to wait on technology until we get a couple of more chickens going. I want chickens to be our main form of resource gathering because I hate sifting. Oh my goodness, I hate sifting. But for now, let's claim all our quests. Alright, as you can see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 quests, which means it should have 16 loot crates. So let's get some of these down in our hotbar and start examining them. That is the wrong button. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's see what we got. Solar stuff. Resonant upgrade kits. Fluix and Certus quartz blocks. Punji sticks. 64K storage discs. Storage upgrades. Black Lotus. Invar hammer. Black Lotus. Glowstone ingot. Compact giant chance cube. Viaducts. Draconium infused obsidian. Ultimate speed upgrades. 64K ME storage. And more viaducts. So let's put all this junk in here where it belongs. Except for the chance cubes. You guys know what we gotta do with the chance cubes. Alright, let's take all of our stuff back into our inventory. We'll sort through this later. But right now, I need a trash can. Take our chance cubes. Throw them in the trash can. Hate chance cubes. Hate them with a passion. They're terrible. That's where we're going to leave this episode. Thank you for joining me, even though we had to start completely over. And we'll see you next time. We're going to do a lot of stuff between episodes, and it's going to be fun, so stay tuned. Bye!